Hey Pisces, long time no see. So first off, apologies to my more consistent watchers for the long break. My health kind of took a dip, so I had to take some time to heal and get better. But I'm back now, and so hopefully I won't ever have to take that long of a break again. But I'm gonna pick up where I left off and do your love readings. I'm gonna see who's been thinking about you, um, who's been, kind of feeling you kind of heavy lately. So, already pre-shuffle the deck and cleanse the space so we can go ahead and get started. Who has been thinking about Pisces? Who's been thinking about our collective Pisces? Oop, ooh, okay. Oop, got that one. Usually when my cards flip like that, it's always for a very, very interesting reading. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So it feels like it's already. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, it feels like it's already an established connection with somebody that it's like somebody that you're already kind of involved with. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If this is not if this is not already connecting, then I'm sorry. But for right now, it's leaning towards the Pisces that are already involved in a connection where that's in the beginning stages or like you're deep into it, and anything in between. Um, but it's this person that you're with that it's like the way they're thinking about you, I want to say it's almost obsessively, but not in like a way where it's like harmful to you, but more in a way where it's just like it's very, very intense. Um, and they're trying their very best to kind of shield you from those most intense feelings, because they don't want to come off that way. They don't want to come off that way. They don't want to really want you to see how much they are thinking about you and how much they are thinking about and planning a life with you, and just how much you are, just how big of a part of their life that you are. You don't want to come off as someone that is dependent on you or someone that is, as the word, obsessed with you, even though they are, the energy is giving me a high key yes, but they don't want to come off that way to you. So they're trying very hard in resisting that and putting up a more solid, stable front to you of, trying to be normal with you basically. um but um I can they're very now they're definitely, it's giving the energy where, like, they're starting to kind of burst at the seams a little bit with how much devotion they have towards you, with how much love they feel towards you, and wanting to really express and all that. And they don't want to scare you away also, because if it's someone that you're kind of in the beginning stages, they've already thought about marriage, they've already thought about a life with you, they already thought a future with you, and they're very confident and 100% convinced that this is the only future. And so, but they're trying very hard, like I said, to kind of not scare you off of with that, because they know how crazy it sounds. They know how intense that sounds. And so, but it's very much of an internal turmoil for them, because it's like it's their own nature. They're fighting against their own nature to keep you in with their mind, because like I said, they fully admit this is crazy to want to propose marriage within a few weeks of knowing one another, or a few months of knowing one another. The same way, if it's someone that's already married, if you guys are already married, it's already, they don't know like how further more they can take this committed relationship with you, but they want to take it further. Like if they already want to renew their vows with you 5 years in, like. um okay, I wonder if this has always been there. Okay, I wonder if this is like a pattern of behavior, or if it's just with you, Pisces, with this person. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so yes and no. So this is a kind of a pattern of behavior for this person, but it's also something completely new with you. In a sense, they've always had an easier the things that they like are the things they wanted to pursue in life, whether that was something in sports or business career or academics or just personal goals. They've always had this obsessive nature to just fully commit themselves and fully know everything there is to know about it, to fully know the subject that they're getting into and fully complete the goal in all its facets. It's new for them to have it towards a person, if that makes sense. It's new for them to feel to feel this determined and totally just in captured by a person. They've always either been obsessed with their goals or been obsessed with their career, been obsessed about getting a certain grade or GPA in college or high school. And so now they're like now obsessed with creating this future with you. They're obsessed with creating um a more solid and committed loving relationship with you. It's something that they're obsessing about. They're obsessing about making sure that this relationship continues to be satisfied and knowing all there is to know about you because you are their goal. That's always how they approach their goals, is knowing everything about it. So right now you are their goal, and it's something they feel like it's an unachievable goal because they feel like they'll never be satisfied with you. Like, and not in a sense of like, oh, like you'll never be enough, and just more in a sense like you can never they can never feel like they have fully encaptured you because you're just that big of a magnitude to them. Like you're that fascinating to them. Um like the expanded universe in a sense. Like you're something that's always expanding to them. Okay. Wonder if this person will eventually start showing or ever communicate this to you, Pisces. Do they have any plans of communicating this to Pisces? Okay, I shouldn't say plans. This is there ever going to be a moment where this comes to light to Pisces? Okay. Okay, yeah. So eventually, outside pressures will push this person who's been thinking about you this way to really start showing that side of themselves, and it's gonna be kind of up to like in your discretion whether or not it's something that turns you off or turns you on. Like to be cut it's like it's really up to your discretion, but this person will eventually due to like outside factors and just pressures of life and just really like I said they're already bursting at the seams, so it's not going to take much for them. So I think it takes maybe a slight nudge and they're going to be it's going to start spilling out of them, and you're going to start seeing these character traits more, or not just character traits but just this behavior um that's unfiltered. And like I said, this is like a broad reading, so there's multiple stories that can fit within the context, but so there's different layers of intensity that this person's feelings may take form in. So like I said, at your discretion, you can decide what's healthy and what's not healthy for you. Um, but it's really showing very much intense feelings and intense thoughts, and it's just more as it's like almost like a bear hug of want. They like their want for you is just like it's just that like to just really wrap themselves around you and to really know everything about you and to really understand everything about you and just to be near you and to support you and to just it's so much. um but it's like some way also like in some ways it's also cute too because it's like they're really trying hard because they know how crazy it sounds. They know how crazy it can be. They don't want to come off as somebody who's not healthy for you. So they're trying very hard to rein those in. Like they recognize it themselves. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to get to know? Okay, wait. Let's see. Give me more details about this person who's been thinking about Pisces. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So this person is used to having to separate and stifle some aspects of themselves. So it's a pattern. So that's not okay. So yeah, that level of restraint comes from just it's been practiced throughout their lives for many different things of their behavior. I feel like they may have came from an unstable background in childhood, but always had to present a peaceful front and hide the mess behind a smile kind of upbringing. I feel like a lot of times they do try to hide which is the things they don't want people to see. They're very good at that, or very well practiced in it, I should say. It's not something they have wanted to be good at. It's just something they have to do, had to have done for survival. And so, okay, wait. Are you part of their process of unlearning that? Is Pisces part of this person's process of unlearning that and this person's growth? Oh wow. Okay, well we're gonna take these two that came out on top. The rest of these spilt out. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So it's weird. So okay, so for what is Pisces? So yeah, for all these water signs, for all the water signs of readings I've been doing, it has been kind of a theme for you guys now playing the part of helping others on like their lessons in life. You're playing very much of a either you are causing the catalyst, like you're the spark that ignites it, or a lot of times and other times you guys are you're a supporting character in it. Because it's showing right now you're kind of more at a place in your life and a place on your journey where you're not so much stagnant in a negative way, but you're stagnant at a good place in life. Like you're still at a moment in life where it's okay. Like it feels kind of a little bit of a respite. You're kind of like an R&R a little bit because you have learned your lessons, and those lessons were hard for you, and those lessons were well earned. And you kind of now have made it to a point in life where you're kind of like, okay, I can relax a little bit. I can take a breath before I start moving again. I'm at a peaceful place there where I feel comfortable staying still at until the next lesson's ready to come along. And so for this person that's been thinking about you and this person that you're in a connection with, this person is at the end of a lesson, and some of you do play the catalyst of this lesson, other people, and some of you, but a lot of you, a majority of this energy is you playing just a supporting character that helps close out this lesson. Um, you're kind of like the final note for it. And that for this person's lesson, it is kind of learning how to unlearn this behavior because they don't need to do this anymore. They don't need to survive this way anymore of hiding themselves or having to operate the same way of 100% obsessing themselves and focusing themselves on a goal to distract the pain, to distract from the hard things, because that's where that behavior comes from, about how they approach life and how they approach the things they want, is because they always had to do that because it was always a distraction from life at home that wasn't too peaceful, or life, or just something in their life that was very uncomfortable. um And so you are kind of that final lesson of learning. They don't need to do that, have that same way towards you, because however you're going to react and how whatever decision you make, it's going to trigger this person into having that realization. It's just something about your reaction that's going to take both you and this person off guard. I feel like even right now, it's like your energy. Some of you are like, "Oh, ooh, like no, I don't want to mess with that. I'm not gonna if I'm gonna walk away." Is there something that's going to happen in that moment when you're looking at this person, or when you're talking to this person, that's going to make you almost feel like, wait, I kind of understand this a little bit more deeper and I know which way to approach this with? And it's going to take you and this person off guard because it's something that's just going to come very intuitively and very instinctively in the moment. Um, and it's going to trigger that person into realizing, like, okay, wait, what I've had with Pisces so far without me indulging in these tendencies has been great, has been okay. I have felt safe. This has felt fine. I don't need to do more than what I need to do right now because I already have Pisces. As it's going to kind of trigger them to that realization, or like whatever, right, whatever decision you make and whatever the outcomes kind of vary, but each outcome, it does make the outcome of a peaceful outcome. Um, so that's good. Is there any advice from spirits? Is there any advice for Pisces from spirits? Okay. So the High Priestess is just very much reminding the free choice is yours. Like you do not feel pressure to answer one way or the other. You have full, complete control over this as well. Just because you're involved in somebody else's lesson does not mean that you are just a mindless NPC character acting through. Like you have your full control. Um, you have your full, complete freedom of choice. So just keep yourself reminded of that, and just remind yourself that to always make the choice that best feels right for you. Whatever kind of makes your body feel harmonized is always the right choice to make. But yeah, that's all I have for you on this reading. Please let me know if it resonated and down below in the comments, and feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Um, Once again, I do apologize for the long wait to my more consistent watchers. But overall, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the videos, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. All right, bye.